Wagwan. No, your sister love you. Let me go ahead and pin the link to the top of the room. Do this sound check. And then we're gonna zoom right in to today's daily self-love message. Stand up for your rights. Be strong. Yes, it's 7:07 a.m. on the East Coast. Welcome, welcome to the Anchor Love crew. Anchoring love is what we do. And if you don't know, now you know. When I anchor love daily for these self-love messages, I set the intention to anchor love. So if you can hear my voice, you're anchoring love too. As we anchor love across the world, we create the change and the love that we want to see in this world. I just wanted to make sure that I'm recording on all devices. And now it's party time. Oh wait, sound check. Hold on, hold on. I got this, I got this, I got this. Stress is in your mind, and so is this recession. Yes, all right, confirmation. All right, all right, all right. You know I'm so serious, I gotta crack me a jokey joke. Because it's so much fun to poke at our own insecurities, to allow ourselves to transmute as we level up. Speaking of level up, Wagwan Ask Lisa Legs with another daily self-love message. Wagwan Ask Lisa Legs with a Venus self-love message to power up with loving gratitude for preparation while anchoring prime timeline. And as we anchor in this prime timeline on Venus Day, let me start off with a message from the T, okay? At 9 a.m. Eastern Time, I will be doing a different sound check with new equipment and new device settings for the morning show as I cultivate my own personal learn and grow while being transparent. The message on the T says, laughter is the same in all languages. So powerful. What a powerful way for us to remember that we are all one. All are one. If you pay attention, a lot of people, when they start feeling their personal ascension and their divine activation, they see 1111. I like to say all are one. When you see those 1111 on the clock, remember all are one. And like the message on my T says, laughter is the same in all languages. That's some good tea. Speaking of good tea, when we look around the world, we'll see that there's so many places we could be. There's so many ways we could choose to handle life's, let's call it obstacles, right? I just realized I had my headphones in. I don't know if that's gonna adjust the audio or not, but I don't usually use my headphones for my YouTube broadcast. I guess today I'm gonna check out another way to anchor love and share these messages, okay? So in my dedication and my resilience to be anchoring love no matter what the circumstance, I do notice that we all have emotions. We all have feelings. Some people are more in tune with their feelings than some. And I'd like to say that that's a very powerful way to be. And I notice that some of us, we decide and we're determined to grow any means necessary, which means facing the truth. So for this Venus self-love message to power up with loving gratitude as preparation while anchoring prime timeline. I'm going to change that. I'm going to change it to a Venus self-love message for powering up with loving gratitude as preparation for anchoring prime timeline. I'm going to edit the intention in the YouTube title to reflect my insight I just got. We have one affirmation that jumped out. Mental Transmutation 3.3, I take my time. Master number 33, energy. Wow. With Temperance 1.2 at the bottom of the deck, I value my time. Before I shuffle the resonation deck, Synchronicity 4.2 is here. All paths cross on time. You can't make this stuff up. So as I continue to diligently move forward in the direction of my dedication and my intention for myself, as I fine-tune my divine duty, I recognize that it took me months to get back into my 7 a.m. Eastern time slot for this daily self-love message, knowing that the intention is to do the morning show. And I recognize that in these tumultuous, tribulous times, I said tribulous, right? Tribulationary, new word. In this tumultuous, tribulationary time, there's people out there that would rather fight you than face their truth. They would rather bring their storms to everyone they encounter. And if laughter is the same in every language, so is pain. So when we recognize the pain in others, sometimes we power up with loving gratitude for preparation to anchor. Sometimes we power up with loving gratitude as preparation to anchor prime timeline by protecting our peace and cultivating sacred space. Because when you do that, you make your future success, great abundance, more sustainable. Literally, the energies in the world today, when I check the astrological weather report, it says that it might be challenging emotionally. And it might be easier to, we have affirmations. It might be easier and better for you to duck off and be in your safe space. Synchronicity 2.5 is at the bottom of the deck. I love graceful exits. As you move forward to strong arm, living the life of your dreams, everyone can go with you. Remember, everything is for a reason or a season. And sometimes the reason some people come around in your life is just to teach you a message in a season. So as we continue to pursue, we have Inner Child 3.7, I laugh when I fall. Like I said when I started off today's message, I recognize that it took me some time. And yes, it seemed like I was stumbling and falling, as I would even miss out on a daily self-love message sometimes. But you know what I recognize? I recognize when I am compassionate to myself, I allowed myself to savor each step in my journey as a learning process. Because Inner Child 3.5 is here, I am true to me. And as I am true to me and my learn and grow, I recognize Mental Transmutation 3.3, I take my time. Taking my time means giving myself room to breathe and grow as I glow up. Synchronicity 3.1 is here. Things always align. We have 3 affirmations from the resonation deck and 1 affirmation from the foundation deck. So I'm going to use that for the Synchronicity 3.1 affirmation reference. Things always align. Knowing that no matter what it is that's on your heart, things will align to what is in your heart. We already know Temperance 1.2 is at the bottom of the foundation deck. I value my time. So I value my time. I'm going to pay attention with the way I spend my time. Who I spend my time with, which is why Synchronicity 2.5, the bottom line for today's resonation message, I love graceful exits. I love graceful exits because it makes it easier to grow in flow. When you're on a road trip, and if you miss your stop, you give yourself more work to do to get to your original destination. So when a graceful exit presents itself, take it. because that's the best way for me to grow in flow, to be true to myself. Inner Child 3.5, I'm true to me. So if I laugh when I fall, and I take my time, and I value my time, knowing that things always align, it positions me to power up with loving gratitude as preparation while anchoring my prime timeline. My prime timeline is where I'm honoring myself, any means necessary. And a lot of times when I recognize the discrepancies in scenarios, I pray for a graceful exit and it presents itself right away. So it would behoove me not to take my graceful exit, okay? Knowing that things always align and another better alignment for me will present itself once I align with my inner divine. I'm preparing for that alignment, aka I'm anchoring in my prime timeline. So as I digress from situations where I recognize that certain people hold resentment and animosity towards me, and this is happening in real life for me, I laugh when I fall because I recognize while laughing that I'm right. And this quote unquote mistake is just a part of my journey and my process. And it's actually a gift to me. Falling proves to me what not to do. Falling proves to me where not to step. It's like when you're climbing a waterfall and you see a rock covered with moss. The first time you step on one of these rocks and you slip, you laugh because you learn and you recognize moving forward as you step up and climb. That's what you should not do. So as I learn and grow and flow in my freestyling skills, you know, I got these skills to pay the bills, but that's another conversation for another time. As I anchor in my prime timeline, knowing that just the bars is the time for my freestyle flow to shine, because if I gave up on myself, that would be the real crime, because that would be a waste of time. A waste of all the time I've already invested, knowing that as my old version of myself, I continue to be bested by myself, knowing that when I love myself and honor myself, I align myself with the divinity that I want to find outside myself. And as I align with the divine outside of myself and inside, as above, so below and within, I continue to win. Win, win, keep on winning. Anchor Love Crew, we keep on grinning, never stopping, knowing that gratitude is the way to grow. As we uplift ourselves in our divine learn and grow with Anchor Love every day. That's the Anchor Love Crew way, okay? And now I bring the art of the lady. Tao, the lady, never shady. Yes, I shine light, and that might seem like I'm throwing shade, but in the shade is where I rest when I'm sitting under a big fat tree. And as I hug that tree, it brings more peace within to me. And that peace within is how I keep winning. And yes, I'm gonna keep grinning. Smile and grin and bear it, they say, when the pain is here. And that pain unlocks more growth. My heart breaks and it breaks open to be bigger as I grow up and I glow up. Yeah. 6 foot tall Jamaican Jedi. Close my 2 eyes, look with my first eye, so I'm able to pre exactly where I need to be as I align with my inner divine and I pay attention to the naysayers because they're reflecting to me. Yes, they say love your haters because these trolls need love too. I think they need love the most, and I do the best that I can do to anchor love. That's my force, that's my flow, that's how I grow. And when I grow and flow, I be like water taking the path of least resistance. And yes, I might bust a dance. And yes, when I dance, I prance. And I love to frolic in the woods. And I frolic through the meadows. And I frolic in the grass. And yes, I might move my... And I move my hands and keep my prancing with my dancing. And I love romancing myself, because it positions me in the best place to give more love, you see. And when I love me, it makes it easier for me to love we. as I shine bright like the sun every day unapologetically, and on this Venus day as I stand in divine feminine authority. I am grateful for each person that comes through and come rock with me. Whether you're rocking with me live or on the replay, Lisa Legs letting you know I anchor love same way. And I appreciate love you at the end of the day gotta end. Big up the glow. And as I glow and grow in flow, I would like you to know all roads lead to art of healing. All day, every day. Like what? Kanye? Hopefully my phone wasn't alarming for too long as I bust a rhyme and end each daily self-love message in song. Gratitude.